7 is all about bringing your spirit to Earth. It's a number of Neptune. Bringing your spirit to Earth is a very difficult thing to do. So you get a couple superpowers that no one else really has. They are known as stick-to-itiveness, the ability and in fact the obsession to finish every single thing you start, and analysis and discrimination, the ability to pour over large amounts of information, figure out what's important in that information, take it out, get rid of anything that's not important. Of the important information you gleaned, you're able to organize that information, prioritize that information, and then you can go through a process, and you can finish things in 1 year that would take most people 10 years. Now obviously these are very important powers, and obviously people with these powers usually do very well in this world. But they are here to bring your spirit to Earth. So that's what you're here to do. Now, the first one, stick-to-itiveness. I'm going to find God. I am not going to give up until I know God or my spirit is here with me right now. Second one, analysis and discrimination. I'm going to go out into the world and I'm going to find out what kind of information is out there about my spirit or God. I'm going to take the information out of those sources that's appropriate to me. I'm going to file it away in my perfect computer-like mind, and I will understand more about spirit or God than everyone else. Unfortunately, there is a problem. Here's the problem. Here's your spirit. Here's your mind. Doesn't fit. In essence, your spirit is huge, and our mind can't comprehend 100 lifetimes, 1,000 lifetimes, God. So there's going to be a problem for every 7 trying to understand spirit here on Earth. In essence, 7s want to tie it to Earth, or make everything real as possible. So there always comes a fork in the road, a hard decision to be made. Should I go left and say, I don't believe it? I have looked at all the sources, I have studied all the data, I have analyzed the situation, and I don't believe it. I am going to become the ultimate cynic. I'm going to use my powers of superior memory to ruin people's lives with my cynical abilities. Unfortunately, that is not the right answer. Not only will you not find your spirit, but you're going to ruin other people's journey by doing this. So that's not the right way. You're supposed to take a right and say, I believe in something that I can't prove. I'm going to take a leap of faith and believe that my spirit or God is here with me right now. If you do that, some magic starts to happen. The first magic is called information in time. You're reading a book, interesting book, no big deal. You put it away. 2 weeks down the road, something important happens in your life. The information from that book pops into your head, and you say, what a strange coincidence. I was just reading about that. Not a coincidence. Okay, it's called synchronicity. Our spirits are here with us right here, right now. They want to guide us in this world. They want to let us know what we need to know, when we need to know it, in order for us to have perspective on what we're going through. Now, perspective is a key word here. You can't understand spirit completely or wholly, but you can understand it through perspective. If you continue along this route, some other magics may start to happen. Another one's called information. It's called information from within, rather than from without. So you're reading a book, you read a couple books about a subject you're interested in, and you feel you have a pretty good idea of it, but you don't feel like you get the whole thing. You're in your state of Zen, you're meditating, you're doing yoga. All of a sudden, you're thinking about that subject, and a whole bunch of information pops into your head relating to it. And you try and file it away as quickly as possible into your mind, but then it dissipates and disappears. That is known as information from within rather than from without. Another stage is called connections. You know about this, you know about this. They don't really seem related. You're in that same state of Zen, meditating, doing yoga, thinking about these two things. And all of a sudden, a whole bunch of connections are made where you see how they're interdependent upon one another. Basically, perspective. Okay, that's the key word here. All of these things lead to more perspective on any given subject. So that is what the power of 7 is all about. Having the ability to stand above it all and see what's really going on. To surround yourself with efficiency and control in order for you to understand the whole picture, the big picture. So if you use this on the outside world, say, if you own your own business or something like that, in essence, you should be able to control every single person and know where every given person's at any given moment in order to bring all those connections together so it'll run efficiently, like an efficient moving machine. And eventually, if you get that running by itself, you can move up to the next level and own 5 businesses that do the same, and then the next level that owns 100 businesses that do the same. In essence, it's called building the temple without, or building an empire outside of yourself. There's an awful lot of people doing this. an awful lot of sevens, building a huge empire that is, that they're really impressed with, that they believe God will be impressed with because of what they've accomplished. In essence, God's not really interested in this. He wants you to build what's called the temple within. Same kind of process. Gain efficiency and control within yourself. By learning more about your spirit, every bit of information you gain about your spirit is a new brick for the temple within. So you get enough bricks together and you've built a huge temple inside yourself where you understand more than most. Now the point is, no one can understand it all, but you can understand how it all works, how it all fits together. So in essence, that's what every seven's here to do, to be the bridge between heaven or spirit and earth. That's the real journey here. You can waste your time on the outside world all you want, but unfortunately, that's not what it's really all about. It is the internal journey that God wants us to go on, and sevens are here to do that. Now, it is going to give you a scientific mind, and scientific minds tend to disregard things unless they are proven, or factual, or scientifically proven. And unfortunately, that's not the way to understand spirit. You have to take this leap of faith. So in order to truly get it, you have to first believe. And then through that belief, faith happens over time and perspective. That's number 7.